Hey, what's up you guys? It's Zach with PCBros, and today I'm going to be reviewing and unboxing this budget headset, so let's get right into it. Alright, so what I have right here is the Audio Technica ATH-M20Xs. These are very popular monitor style headphones that aren't necessarily like gaming focused, but for me doing a lot of editing work, I'm going to test this out and see if these popular headphones are as good as people say. I'm going to also try it a little bit in gaming because we are a gaming focused channel, and see if these are even worth it for about 50 bucks. So let's go ahead and check out that Amazon listing a little bit, break down the specs before unboxing. Again, these are really popular headphones. There's plenty of other reviews too as well, and I've watched a lot of those too, but these headphones were actually picked out by Zach at ToastyBros. Requested a new headset for my set because I'm rocking these not so great budget ones that are really not holding up anymore. So I need a little upgrade, and for 50 bucks, I have been told these are really good. You can also get the white color. You can get Bluetooth, wireless, or you can get wired. I have the wired version. I think those are going to be sounding better. They are over ear, so it's supposed to be a lot more comfortable for longer editing sessions and stuff like that. So yeah, these are monitors. As you can see, they're not really marketed at all as gaming, but I'm excited to see how these hold up. So yeah, let's go ahead and unbox it and see what it comes with, see how it feels, and I will then do a sound test. All right, so here it is. These are the M20Xs. Let's go ahead and get this open. The packaging's pretty nice, a little bit different than I expected. We got the little booklet, nothing too fancy there. Open it up, and here it is. They don't waste too much packaging here. Very minimalist, because really that's all you expect really from budget headphones like this. And here are the cables. Let me get this open. This is the one thing I'm really curious about. It has, oh yes, that's what I was looking for, that. So it has the ability to go from like studio jack to smaller. So this little easy extension, which is really nice. So that's already a big win here. Let's get these open all the way here. And this is an extremely long cable, which is a good and a bad thing, I think, because with longer cables usually means more possibility to get tangled, right? But yeah, these feel pretty good. They don't feel too like super high quality. Like I've got to experience higher end headphones and how those feel. These do not feel anything too special, but it really all comes down to how they sound and how comfortable they are over long editing sessions for me. This is locked in. You cannot remove it. Again, this is a wired version, and it has that nice branding here on the top. We got the logos on the side that look really good. Very easy and smooth adjustments here. So everything that you would normally want here with headsets, you got it. So I'm gonna go ahead and plug these in and give them a little sound test and then report back on what I think. As far as comfort, these actually feel very loose and fit over the ear really nicely. Like, I haven't turned anything on yet, like any music, but I can see this being pretty decently noise canceling. But one little downside is this cable is already starting to get tangled a little bit, which, to be fair, user error. I mean, I'm in this tiny room. You really want to keep your cable straight. Don't let it get tangled, because once it starts getting tangled, man, those long cables become a problem. All right, so I've been doing a little bit of sound testing with these. They sound great. No complaints really. I mean, way better than my cheap headphones for sure. Nothing like extraordinary that I haven't experienced before, but for what I need, I am liking these a lot. I'm going to give you a little demonstration here with some stream beats from Harris Heller on how loud these can get. I felt like they were pretty noise canceling. I need to test that a little bit further. I don't think they claim to be noise canceling either, but here's how loud they can get. This is all the way up on YouTube and on my computer. So when it's closed like this, like when it's around your ear, you can hear it just a little bit. But they get pretty loud. So they're plenty loud. The bass sounds good enough. I definitely can feel it has a little extra bass here. The sound is very, very decent. And I feel like once I start editing with them, I'll find little nuances, because when I'm editing and I have all of my sound bars on the left and trying to control the music volume versus the speaking and the main volume of the video versus the sound effects in the middle, controlling all of those and trying to hear the difference of those on super cheap headphones is hard. And honestly, it's been kind of rough. I've been kind of playing a little guessing game. So I'm hoping with these, it'll give me a better idea of exactly what it's going to sound like once it gets to iPhone or finished video, because I've definitely listened back to some of my old videos and been like, oh, well, that was way too loud, or that part was way too quiet, or that song couldn't really hear through. So I'm hoping these headphones help me just be able to articulate the sounds that I want to a little bit better, and I really think they will. So I'm going to give this a little bit of an editing test too, and then a gaming test, and then just give my overall thoughts about how I feel about it. So I'm going to bring these to my editing room. So yeah, let's get right into it. And here's my editing and workstation here. These are the wage, or really whatever, budget headphones that I've been using. They have a microphone, but they sound not so good. You can definitely hear the sound cutting out, where you have to mess with the volume, like you kind of just go back and forth and it comes back in. Sometimes it cuts out again, but these are kind of hitting the end of their lifespan. They did their job, but it's time to unplug those and get my new ones in and give it a little editing sound test. All right, these are already a lot better than my current budget ones that I've been using. I can clearly hear the difference. Here, I'm just gonna throw some other audio clips in there as well to kind of get idea, like some sound effects. I'm just gonna do a whoosh. No, okay, I'm very happy with that. That is going to be a big upgrade. But if you're looking for a budget headset, that is a way better upgrade than just getting some random headsets that you have around the house, then these are definitely it. For 50 bucks, this is looking pretty good. Now it's time for gaming. All right, so I also played some Apex Legends with these, and yeah, I mean, it sounds good, but if you're really wanting a gaming centered headset, I would definitely go for that. If you're focusing on wanting the best game sound, surround sound, stuff like that, these are definitely good for doing what I am looking for new headphones, which is isolating the audio, trying to get the sound a lot smoother, a lot more pronounced bass than my cheap wage headsets. So that is exactly what I'm getting out of these. Again, the build quality is decent. It's good enough. It looks as minimalist as it needs to for headphones. Again, these aren't trying to be RGB gaming, Razer or Corsair headsets. These are just trying to help with good sound quality. And I think the packaging, the fact that it comes with the jack extension, and that these do sound good if you are just looking for some editing, or if you're into music making, these are a great option. I mean, there is a reason these are so popular. For 50 bucks, it's gonna be hard to beat. But let me know in the comments down below, what headsets are you rocking? Are you rocking gaming headsets, or are you more of a monitor fan and use a separate mic similar to this? But so far, yeah, for gaming, it's not bad. I mean, you're gonna still have an enjoyable experience, but these are mostly for what I am trying to do, and they do that just fine. Can't really complain at all. The extra long cable is something that I'm going to work on. I'm probably going to have to tie it, zip tie it, or get the Velcro ties to make it a little less likely to tangle up, because that is my only complaint, but I get it. People want to walk around with them. You have plenty of room to do that. Thank you all so much for watching this quick little headphone review. Let me know in the comments what you want to see next, and I will see you all in the next one.